And that is what my job is. It's just to bring through proof that the soul is eternal or our loved ones live on. Voice. So don't say that about my granny, she had 10 children and passed with cancer, her name was Betty. Okay? So I'm here to tell you, and that's how we work. I believe I can speak to the spirits or our loved ones, and I bring through proof that life is indeed eternal, and that is what my job is. It's just to bring through proof that the soul is eternal or our loved ones live on, and that's basically it. And around about 9:30 I usually start levitating, but you'll be alright with that. Have you seen the film Carrie? Because I've not. I'm too scared to watch anything like that. But there you go. So again, I don't know where I'm going, I never know where I'm going till I just allow the spirit world to come in and blend with me, and then I should know where I'm going. Sometimes I go direct, or sometimes I just bring in a name or their age, things like that, okay? So it probably takes me a few minutes just to allow the spirit world to come in and allow them to build up, okay? So we'll just see how we get on. Another thing is, if we bring somebody in for spirit, don't forget your loved ones will retain their personality. So if I bring through your dad and he's really miserable, and he wasn't like that in real life, maybe he was a bit of a party animal, then you'll just say no, that doesn't sound like my father, okay? So don't be scared to say no, and those are good because I go back and ask for further information, okay? And that's just how it works. So I feel him here actually, the girl when the David Blue top, the sparkly things. It's mum in spirit, please. That's alright. I just felt it was coming up that direction, okay? But normally I go direct, but I do have a lady coming in, she's linking in with mum. So I do feel grands in spirit linking in with your mum, okay? Is it okay if I speak to you? What's your name, please? Yvonne. I'm going to come yourself and I'll see where we're leading, just as I allow them to come in, okay? So come yourself, you've got Gran coming in on your mum's side, and as Gran comes forward, she tells me you look like your mum. Do you understand that? People say you're absolute mind to speak at the mic so everybody can hear you. It's like Jeremy Kyle. Does the Corinthian. Right? So, I know you're nodding, but everybody around about can't hear, okay? So just so they know I'm on the right track. So your Gran's coming forward, and as Gran comes forward, she's telling you you're very like your mother, okay? Yeah. And also as Gran comes in and sending healing to your mum, you would understand why, please. I feel as if I'm sending healing to your mum, and she knows I'm around, okay? Yeah. So your mum must be sensing spirit as well. That's what they bring in, okay? Yeah. And also the name Margaret comes in from spirit, okay? So you would understand the name Margaret. Yeah. You don't understand it? Yeah. Would you shorten it to Peggy then, if you would understand that? Right, just give me a minute to get warmed up. The first few minutes are usually a bit iffy before we get in here. Okay, would you understand when there's somebody in the caring profession around yourself, like I want to be a nurse, or I want to be a healer? No. You don't understand that, right? One more thing, let me see. I've also got a man coming in from spirit, and he's linking in your granny, he's your grandfather, okay? So he's in spirit as well. But there's another lady coming in, and I want to put her in an ant vibration, okay? Yeah. So we're going to just start there. I want to put her in an ant vibration so she comes in as well, okay? And again, I want to be surrounding your net this time, and I don't know why, but that's what they're bringing forward. There's nothing controversial around them coming in, but she's just around your mother at this time, okay? Yeah. I don't feel I'm getting a very good link with you, so I'm going to try and come back to you later. But I just, please take the love and know that they are around you, and we'll see how we get on, okay, darling? Okay. I want to come to the lady just in front of me, actually. The lady there with the green top on. Green top and black cardigan. What's your name? Anne. Right, Anne, I know I'm coming to you because I heard another Anne coming in. Do you understand that? Okay, so you're called after somebody or there's another Anne in spirit, okay? So I want to come to yourself. Is that okay if I come forward to yourself, okay? I've got a lady coming in as well that links very much into your vibration, okay? And again, I want to put her a sister, or I want to put her around that kind of vibration, if you would understand that, because she's very much alike you. Do you understand that, please? Is your sister in spirit?
Yes.
Thank you. Because I feel I'm very close to you. I'm very close to you. And you know, you've been asking for her to come forward tonight. Would you understand when you come out? Yes. Please come and speak to me. Please come and speak to me. She says, so I'm Jane, I'm coming to speak to you. So how nice is that? Okay, so she comes forward from spirit as well, and also with her there's a baby in spirit as well, if you would understand that. So there's a child lost to spirit around yourself as well, okay? Is it a wee girl, please? Okay, because I've got your wee girl, and that's what she says as she comes in, okay? And you know, I feel she's a lovely soul, absolutely lovely soul, and I feel she's around you too as she comes in, okay? And you know, your sister's just wonderful. I feel she's a really nice lady, and people liked her. There's no a bad bone in her body, do you understand that? She could have stood up for herself though, probably more than you, she's saying, if you would understand it that way. So I could have stood up for myself, and I am aware of everything going on round about you, and that's how she brings it in. There's also a gentleman coming in from spirit. As he comes in from spirit, Dad's in spirit, but there's also another gentleman coming forward, and I want to bring him in closer, okay? So, do you have a partner or a husband in spirit, please?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to bump him off for you, don't worry. But I feel as if he is coming in that close, and he's coming in with your sister as well, okay? So I don't know if it's your brother or your partner or something like that. I know it's going to be a partner because he's probably still in the house. So, another gentleman coming forward as well, okay? So I'm going to bring Dad in, so Dad comes forward, okay? As Dad comes in, he tells me you look like your mum though. Okay, your mammy's double. He says, kneel up. Your dad's got a good sense of humour. I'm sure your mum was gorgeous, but your dad has got a good sense of humour as he comes in, okay? He's quite a funny man, and he would have been a funny man while he was here. And he lost some weight as well before he passed his spirit. Do you understand that? Okay, because my trousers are falling off me. Okay, I'm having to pull my belt in a wee bit, and that's what he says. So I was on a lot of medication before I passed. If you see me talking, that's because I'm trying to talk into his mind. I've not got a stiff neck. But I do feel as if your father was on a lot of medication before he passed his spirit, and I believe people have helped me as well, okay, or cared for me, or whatever they've done for me. So he brings that in there as well. Did he have problems with his tummy, please? Yeah. Okay, I'm absolutely sick to my stomach, it says, you know, and it's more than just a tummy bug. That's how he brings it in. I wasn't really one for complaining though. I like to man up. And that's what he says as he comes in, okay? So, you know, he didn't really suffer man flu. You know, he was just, he manned up. That's how he's putting it as he comes in. But he was a hard worker while he was here on earth, okay? And he's also said to me that the month of December is important for a birthday anniversary or passing, if you would understand that. Is that your birthday, darling? No. Okay, but you know where I'm going? His anniversary of his passing. He's also writing up... Okay, he's writing up the 8th as well. I don't know, is it the 8th of December? So that's his wedding anniversary. That's fabulous, that's good proof for you. So, you know, him and your mum were together for a long, long time. A long time, okay? So he brings that in there as well. And I just want to bring in my love and for you to know that we are around you and we do support you. Would you understand somebody who also passed with a stroke condition also, please? Because I've got somebody that's just walked in and I feel as if I'm just drooping down the one side, if you would understand that. You don't understand that, that's fine. I know your dad had problems with his tummy, but did he lose all his strength as well before he passed?
No.
Maybe I'm leaving you, honey. But you take that as good proof that your loved ones continue to be around, okay? And they are very much thinking of you. But there is a birthday also coming up soon. This week or next week, if you would understand that, because they're sending birthday wishes to somebody in the family, okay? So please just take the love. I'm hearing the name Robert being called in as well, or Bobby. Maybe that's next. Okay, darling. Thank you very much for letting me speak to you, Anne. Thank you. I have a younger girl coming in from spirit now, okay? I passed the spirit. I passed before my time. I feel I'm a teenager. And as she comes in, I feel she's got blonde hair as well. She's got blonde hair and she's a teenager, if you would understand that. She passed before her time, and I feel as if she's passed while she's been out for the night. Is that up the back? Okay. I'll come at yourself. When I say teenager, can you hear me, darling?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Laura.
Laura. Okay, Laura. Now, I had a young girl similar to this last night. I don't know if it's the same one, but she feels very similar. Was this girl 17 when she passed?
Yes.
Right, okay. Blonde hair, big eyes, and passed out.
Yeah.
I've not been gone that long.
No.
Is my mammy here?
No.
Okay. I wanted my mammy to be here. That's kind of what she's saying as she comes in. My mammy's really distraught. It's the only way I can put it, okay? So you'll be able to pass this message on, sure we will? Okay, so she comes in from spirit. Sorry. This young girl comes in from spirit, but I feel she's full of life. She's absolutely full of life. And she would have been the life and soul of the party as well. And I was just daft. You know what I mean by that, don't you? Okay, because, you know, I did something that I regret, and that's kind of how I'm sorry if I'm really sorry if this is upsetting you, okay? Okay, but you know, she's getting better. She's much better. She's absolutely fine, okay? She was really cold when she passed. My hands are freezing, so I would have been complaining about the cold as well. But I feel as if I maybe just. I can hear people around me, but I can't react. Do you understand that? I don't think there was any reaction. I'll need to sort that in a minute. I don't feel there was any reaction, okay? So although I'm feeling paramedics or I'm feeling people around me, there's nothing I can do. That's how she's putting it. I can't move. Yeah. But I feel, even though people think I'm still breathing, I was actually gone. Right. And that's how she's making me feel. But I'm around my family, and do I have sisters? Yes. Do I have 2 sisters? One sister. One sister, that's fine. Because I know I have sisters. I don't know if my gran's still here, but I feel there's a gran still here. Yes. I feel my mum's here and my gran's here, but one gran's passed. Yes. Is it your sister? The girl that's coming through, is she your sister? She's my niece. That's fine, because I want to put her close to you, okay? So I've got a gran still here, and I've got a gran in spirit also, okay? And she says, I always find this stuff fascinating, but a bit freaky. She's got a good sense of humour as she comes in, okay? She tells me the month of May is significant also. So I want to go to the month of May, okay? And as I go to May, I don't know if I'm linking in with Dad, but I'm going to the 9th of a month as being significant, okay? So she brings that in. But my dad's still here, and my dad's terribly upset as well, okay? My dad never went to his work for some time, do you understand that? Is he still off his work? He's 2 weeks already this week. That's fine, because she's telling me he's off his work, okay? So he's off his work, and that's how I want to put it. But I'm around that house, and I'm around my loved ones. Okay, is somebody expecting a baby? One of my pals is pregnant. Yeah. One of my pals is pregnant, and it's a wee lassie. She's thinking of calling it after me. Right. That's what she says as she comes in. I'm not too fussed. That's what she says. But you know, there's talk about her calling it after me, and that was nice. But you know, I'm not too fussed. Somebody's getting a tattoo with my name on it as well. I've got one. That's fine. Do you get a date of birth as well, then? That's fine, because I want to put my date of birth on it as well, okay? So they're putting that in, and I don't know if the month of March is linking in there as well, but I'm going to go to March for something as well, and she's bringing that in as well, okay? So March is significant too. And I had a boyfriend, is that right? I had a boyfriend. Oh yeah. She says she had a boyfriend, or there's somebody that I'm quite liking. Okay? But I just feel she just loves to dance, and that's how she's bringing it forward, okay? And I know my life is cut too short, and there's a lot of controversy around it, but it's nobody's fault. That's how she puts it. But my mammy's lost a lot of weight. Yeah. You understand that? Yeah. My mammy's lost a lot of weight, and I'm worried about her. But just tell her I'm still here and I'm still around her, but she knows that because she senses me, okay? So that'll be significant. Also, I time my passing around the family are just after 9:30, so maybe I'd you understand that? Yeah. 9:30, so that's very significant. And I had some funeral. Half of the place turned out. Yeah. That's what she says, okay? Half the place turned out, even the ones I didn't like. But you know what I mean by that, don't you? They still retain their personality, because she's telling me she had a wee ding-dong with somebody at a funeral. Right. And she says, she's lucky I'm wearing a mirror, I took her back out. Right? So she could have stood up for herself, this girl as well. You know, she retains her personality and she retains the love, and that's how she brings it in. Do you have a wee boy, please? Yes. I'm around your son and I look after your son. I'm around your son and I look after him. I don't know if he's actually seen spirit himself, but maybe something like that coming in there as well. So you've not to worry, I'll help you for spirit. I'll help you for spirit, okay? And that's what she says as she comes in. Please just take the love. I can stay here and talk to you all night, but I need to move on. But thank you very much. Thank you. I want to come to the gentleman standing here. Is it okay if I come to yourself, sir? Is your father in spirit? Okay. I've got a gentleman coming in from spirit, okay, and I'm linking in with dad. That's how he puts me. I don't know if I'm dad's brother or I'm dad's dad, but just let me bring him in. What's your name?
James.
James, that's fine. James, you're called after somebody, you understand that? There's another James or a Jimmy or something like that. Yes, that's what they're bringing in. I'm definitely yourself. And as they bring forward that, I'm bringing in the month of April as being significant as well for our birthday anniversary or passing. Okay, I do feel I've got grandfather coming in now as he walks forward, and I believe that man wasn't as upright as what he was in his younger days. So I don't know if he's maybe lost his balance slightly or something like that, but I kind of feel as if I'm just not as straight as I used to be. If you would understand that?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Men are hard work, aren't they? Okay. I'm not my pan out here, is that? Sorry. This man's a wee bit like that as well. He says, I worked hard for my family, and that's how he brings it in. Was there smoking as well, please? Okay. As it comes forward, I feel as if there's breathing problems. That might just be my take on it, but I feel as if there's either breathing problems towards the end or something like that, and that's how he brings it in. Because I feel as if I've got a wee bit of sticky throat, if that makes sense. You don't understand that? Okay, let me go. Your grandmother's also in spirit, okay, so she comes through for spirit as well. But I've got a younger gentleman coming forward, so I still want to link in dad's vibration. Have you got an uncle, like dad's brother, that's in spirit?
No.
You don't know or just know?
No.
Right, okay, that's fine. That's fine, I'm not doing very well with you. But anyway, he's still there, so I don't know where to place him, so just come back to him, okay? So your gran comes forward for spirit, and you do remember your gran, do you understand that? Because I feel as if gran's taken care of you for a long time, or she's certainly watched you or something like that, you understand?
Yes.
Okay, because I know I'm taking you by the hand and I'm taking you places, and that's how she brings it out. Now also, show me, okay. So the name Kate or Catherine comes in there as well, if you would understand that. That's the name they're bringing forward, okay? So they're bringing that in as well. Show me. As a lady comes in, I feel as if she's, maybe we get problems with her joints or similar. Understand?
Yes.
Arthritis.
Yes.
Okay. It's definitely granny, right? So she brings that in there as well. The month of February is significant, birthday anniversary or passing also, okay? So she brings in that. If you get problems with your feet, okay, I want to send healing to your feet, and that's what she's showing me, okay? I don't know why, but that's certainly what she's showing you. It's showing me either that or maybe you've put on different shoes tonight that are annoying you.
New shoes.
Is it new shoes? That's alright, because she says your feet are annoying you. Right? So, I feel as if maybe they're hurting and you think, oh, I'm just going to put the other ones on. Maybe you just kept them on for show, right? If they're too tight, cream mark, I'll take them back tomorrow. They're no for you, cream mark, I'm kidding. Right, okay. So, as your gran comes in, I've got a really, really good sense of humour. She's a good sense of humour. She's quite quick as she comes in, if you would understand that. Now, also, as your grandfather, I feel as if I'm standing here like that because I'm trying to talk into this mic. It's terrible. I'm going to hear my stiff neck. As your grandfather comes in, he's not as funny as your gran. He's a bit quieter. Would you understand that?
Yes.
It's like trying to get blood out of stone, actually. I'm asking him for things, and it's a case of, I'm here then, what murder you in? So he didn't really believe in this kind of thing, okay? So it's not really his cuppa or his bag. But if he says as he comes in, were you kind of dragged here tonight?
No.
You weren't? Right, okay. Because I feel as if there's a reluctance to come along or something, okay? So that's kind of what he's showing me. But as he comes in, he does say that you do sense the spirit world around you as well, okay? I feel as if initially, initially I was reluctant to man up and say that I do sense things and I do feel things, but that's kind of how he's bringing it in. And you sense the spirit world around you?
Yes.
Yes. You're also sensing activity in your home as well.
Yes.
Okay. There's 3 spirits in your home, he's telling me, or 3 spirits come in for a visit. Okay? And that's how he places it. You also get a dog in spirit as well, please.
Yes.
Okay. I feel a dog that you're very close to and miss terribly. And the love of that animal's just coming forward, okay? And as the dog comes forward, I can't tell you what it's saying because I don't speak to animals, but I wish I could, right? But it's wagging its tail so happy, I know that, right? And it's quite a clever dog, quite a clever, because it's shown off, it's given me a paw, and I never even asked it, right? So it is shown off, so it must have done tricks, okay? And you know, I am around you, and I know this sounds silly, but you would maybe sense the animal around you as well, okay? So as the dog comes in, he's very, is it a he?
Yeah, German Shepherd.
Alright, okay. I feel it was a he. I don't know how I know it's a he, but I know it's a he, right? It never lifted its leg or anything, I just knew it was a he. You know, it's funny, I don't always get animals, but last night I got a couple in as well. Anyway, the dog just comes in, lots of unconditional love. Oh, you've still kept his leads?
Yeah.
You're thinking about getting a new one?
All the time.
All the time. He says nothing will replace him. That's what he says. It's not actually talking, I'm not going to have my head, but I do sense that, okay? So I do sense that, so it'll not replace me. That's kind of what I feel. And you know, sometimes I just think you would actually prefer to talk to your animals than humans at times, and that's how he brings it in, okay? So you're not getting as much exercise now that he's away to the spirit world. So maybe a wee puppy would be good. But somebody's talking about bringing in a golden lab, is that right?
Yeah.
Alright, maybe that was a surprise for you. They've just showed me a wee puppy and it's like a golden lab or a golden retriever and it just looks nice and fluffy. But remember they grow up, it's not just for Christmas. Alright? So please just take the love of your family and your German Shepherd and thanks very much for letting me speak to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
No young, maybe 30s. Somehow I want to put in my room about 33. 33, oh that's kind of the age it gives me would be significant, 33. And I passed before my time, but I feel I passed in a hospital, or I'm settling lying in a bed when I pass. Can you understand this, young man? Both of you, just the 2 of you. Right, okay. Uncle, cousin, I want to put in. Brother? No, not that close to you. No, that's fine. I'm going to come to you because I feel more drawn to you, okay? So I'm going to come to yourself. So this is your brother, please? Okay. So I pass in a hospital or I pass in a bed, do you understand? And again, I'm very, I've no energy. I've no energy whatsoever. I'm lying there ready to pass. So he knew he was going to pass. Do you understand that, darling? Sorry. And I feel as if maybe I was ill for like 3 to 6 months prior. Do you understand? Okay. There was something no right with me and I wasn't diagnosed properly. Does that make sense? Okay. The doctors are rubbish, she's saying. That's his. I'm not saying doctors are rubbish, they save a lot of lives and they're fabulous. But he's saying the doctors are rubbish in his case. Okay. They didn't really know what was up with me and I was frustrated at that, okay? And although I knew I was passing, I'm reluctant to go. So I was hanging on for some time, if you would understand that, okay? Do you have another sister as well, please? Because my sisters are around me at that time, you understand? And he says sisters. So I don't know if you were around him when he passed, if you went to see him, does that make sense? You were going to go and see him? Well, that's fine, because he's definitely thinking of you before he passed, okay? I'm thinking of my loved ones, but he was working at the time as well, is that correct? Right, okay. Right, okay. Because he's talking about going to work, okay, and that's how he brings it forward. Now, I don't know if he smoked as well, but I feel he did, right? I feel he smoked his own. Do you understand that? That's fine. Because even though he's only 33, I've got smoker's hands, okay? So he brings that in there as well. And my temperature was all over the place. Do you understand that? My temperature was up and down. And I want to put a wee boy round about you as well, is that correct? Do you have a son? Okay, two, that's fine, because he's bringing that in as well. Because I look after your son, okay? And I look out for your son, and that's how he brings it in. Did he have children as well, please? A daughter, I've got a daughter, and my daughter's still here. And my daughter thinks about me all the time, and I look after her, okay? And I feel they had a good bond, they had a really good bond, they're really, really close, and we're still close, okay? So, his daughter, is she about 8? Okay. He's showing me a girl around about that age, but we're really, really close, and we're still close, and she's still sensing me around her, okay? So he brings that in there as well. And again, I want to pass my love around the family, and he's very much a football fan. Okay, I'm not going to say what team he mats for, but he's a football fan, so he brings that in there as well. And you know, when he passed, there was a lot of flowers and that given, and a lot of different stuff given. Okay, so he's very much grateful for that as well. And his mum's in spirit. Is your mum in spirit? Okay, there's a lady here. That's fine, and I'm linking in very strong, and I love it a bit. So they must have had a really good bond as well. You would understand that because I've got a really close bond. And she's here as well. The name Elizabeth or Betty is linking into the family as well, if you can understand that. And they're also giving me the name John or Jock. It's been significant, okay? John, okay, that's fine. So we bring in that. The 11th of a month is also significant for birthday, anniversary, or passing, you understand?
My mum's birthday.
That's fine. And I want to go to March as well.
My nephew's birthday.
Okay. So anyway, just as I bring that in, people tried to save me, or people tried to help me, but it was just no any use, okay? So he brings in that, and my heart eventually gave up. That's how he puts it. My heart just died, okay? So I feel whatever I had attacked my heart, and that's how he brings it in. So I don't know if it was a virus or something similar, but there's certainly a lot going on here, okay? And I know my life is cut short, and I know they've given me jobs and different stuff, but it's not working, okay? So that's how he brings it forward. And you know, somebody also passed away just after 1 o'clock for a time of passing. Would you understand that? Yeah. Okay, so I think it's like 1:38 or something like that. Is that right? Is that his time of Gran? That's fine. You know, somebody was also cremated as well rather than buried. Cremating, okay? Because it was this man that was cremated, please. Yeah. Because I feel as if there was a discussion about where are we putting the ashes. Where are we going to put them? Somebody wanted to put me here and somebody wanted to put me there, and I'm thinking, for God's sake, I don't actually care because I'm not there. I'm here. And that's how he says it. And you know, he was quite laid back. I don't really care, do you know what he's like? And that's what he says. But you did keep me for some time. Was it 3 weeks? 3 years? My God, because it just went 3. I think it was 3. Sorry. It just went 3, right? But I'm presuming it was 3 weeks. Okay, I didn't realise it was as much as 2 years. So that's fine. I don't really care. Okay? But, so you just take his love and know that there's. Are you engaged? Okay. Maybe you will, because he just handed me an engagement ring. Okay? And so maybe that's something to look forward to. Or maybe no, depending on the man, but there you go. Thanks very much. Thank you very much for speaking to me, darling. Oh. I'll try and sort this at the end. Okay. I want to come to this lady here. What's your name? Yes, Liz. Liz. That's fine, Liz. I want to come to yourself. I do have a gentleman coming in from spirit around yourself, okay? Is your husband in spirit, please?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Because I want to be hugging you. Okay? And as he comes in, he says your hair's slightly different. Your hair's a bit different.
Yes.
Okay, so it's different from when I passed.
Yes.
Okay, spirit. So what are you coming in? Did he call you Lizzie?
Yes.
Because when I say Liz, he says it's Lizzie. It's Lizzie. And you know, I feel he's very affectionate. For a man, he's very affectionate. So, you know, he can be quite cuddly behind closed doors and stuff like that. and he absolutely adores you, and that's what he brings forward. Do you have 5 children?
I had 5 children.
5 children?
I had 5.
You had 5 and one's passed.
Yes.
Okay, one's passed. Is it a daughter, please?
Yes.
Okay, because I have my daughter, okay, and that's what he brings forward. And he says to me, you know, my daughter's been gone for a long time. Did she pass when she was a baby, please?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
And he says, but you know, you never get over it. You never get over it. That's what he says. And that's all right. He says, because she's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. He says, and I know you still cry and stuff like that, and I'm around you, and sorry if I'm making you grieve, missus, but I love you. I love you, that's what he says, and he loves your eyes. You must have a mark on your eyes all the time, okay? He says, but you could have been a tough woman at times.
Yes.
You look as if butter wouldn't melt, missus. But he says, you could have been a tough woman at times, that's what he says. But he says, you know, I wouldn't have missed this for the world. The name Pat comes forward for spirit as well, do you understand that? Who's Pat?
My brother.
Your brother Pat's there too, okay? So Pat's coming forward as well, but your man says, I'm not finished yet, you'll just wait your turn, son. I've waited years for this, he said, you'll just wait your turn, right? He did like your brother though, you understand? They got on like a house on fire. I feel they went out for a wee old drink or something together, or whatever they done, or work together, but there's a closeness coming in there, okay? So anyway, your husband comes back in, and he says, do you take your rings off when you wash your dishes?
No.
Right, okay. Because you have to keep them on your fingers. I don't know if one's went missing, but he's talking about something, okay? Now, your husband had a wedding ring, is that correct?
Yes.
Because that's quite unusual for a man. You must have been posh. My grandfather never had a wedding ring, that right there? He couldn't afford one, right? So anyway, you must have been quite posh. So his ring's still here, he wasn't buried, right? That's what he says. Does that make sense?
No, his ring's at home.
His ring's at home? Have you got links in the island? That's fine. That's what it says. His ring's not here. His ring's not with him. He wasn't buried with it. It's still here, darling, okay? So that's how he brings it in. He says it needs a good clean right enough. But you know, he's only had eyes for the one woman. He's quite a smoothie, isn't he? He's quite a smoothie, young man. Now, actually, I feel as if, did he bring you chocolates as well?
Not really, no.
No, really? He's showing me a box of black magic.
Oh, that's another relative.
Is that another one? Looks like the sweetest old woman you've ever seen. Stop it.
No, that's my son that done that.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Okay, so black magic. So black magic would be significant. And also the month of June significant. Birthday anniversary of passing as well, if you would understand that. I feel I'm going to a passing for that, okay? When did your mum pass?
March.
March. No, I didn't. Is her birthday then? Because
April.
oh no, not doing good. I kind of want to go in mum's direction for that. That's definitely what they're bringing forward anyway, okay? And your man says you do look like your mum as well as he comes forward. But you know, his legs must have been annoying him before he passed. Do you understand that? I've got terrible legs, and he says, but they're back to normal. I'm dancing again. You'll be pleased to know I'm up to dancing, okay? So my legs are back to normal, and my own cheeky self, I'm back to normal, okay? So he is around you, you've got cold feet. Your feet are terribly cold, do you understand that?
Yes.
You were always warming them up off him, that's what he says. I know you need to wear bed socks. But you know, he has got a really good sense of humour, and I am very much around you all the time, and he sense that. He's also saying as he comes in, you've got tins that are out of date in your cupboards. Your cupboard needs a good clean out.
Look at the tins.
You need to look at your tins. I think he says tins. So anyway, a good clear out, that's what he brings in. So as your brother comes forward, he's got a good sense of humour as well. I feel people liked him, and that's how he makes me feel as he comes in, okay? As he comes in, I had problems with my back. You would understand that? I don't know if I'm bent over or something's happening there, but I've got terrible pains in my back. And you know, I just was a poor person in the end, that's what he says as he comes in. But you know, I just want to send my love to you and just say we're all here, and you will see us again. But not too soon. You'll be glad to know you're here for a while yet, okay? Because you know, your husband's telling me about sometimes you just worry. Sometimes you worry, you're enough a worrier, and you're up early in the morning, and he says you've not to bother. He says, you've not to bother that worrying, okay? He says, so we'll just be here, and when your time's up, we'll all be waiting on you. But you're here for a long time yet, Mrs. Alright? So you just enjoy that other man that's mugging up your feet. I'm only kidding. Thanks very much for letting me speak to you. Thank you. I feel as if I've got Spirit world retains a personality and fun, and that's kind of what it's all about. Laughter and love, and that's what I like to bring in when I'm doing demonstrations. Now there's a kettle up there, be ready here, a strawberry blonde. Yeah. I want to come to yourself, darling, okay? So I'm coming to yourself, and I do have a man coming in from Spirit as well. Now, I don't know if this is your brother or your uncle, but that's where I want to place him. Your brother? That's fine, because that's where I want to place him, okay? And as he comes in, he wants to rib you and carry on, you understand? I want to pull your hair and just annoy you. So he must have been like that when you were together and when you were younger. He's still the same. He says he still tries to pull your hair and you're still sensing Spirit in your hair. Do you understand that? You think, oh, somebody's touching my hair. I'm going to need to check my hair in case I've got nips. It's him annoying you. That's what he says. And he said, I don't know if you were quite fiery as a child, but you could certainly stand up for yourself. He says he was scared for you. Do you understand that? You used to hit him. Didn't you? I know you did. You said I had the bruises to prove it. Right? But he's funny and he's laughing and he's coming in, and I just want to uplift you. You've not had an easy couple of years, he says. Do you understand that, darling? Yeah. Okay. You've had it quite tough. That's what he says. And he says, you know, sometimes we need to go through these things in order to see the bigger picture or in order to appreciate more things. And there's something coming in over the hill. That is going to help you and it's going to uplift you, but you just can't see it coming yet. But I feel I'm bringing in lovely new energies and nice new healing and nice new loving energies around you. So I feel your life will improve from this moment onwards, okay? So he brings in that as well. Is it yourself that plays the bingo? Sometimes, okay. He showed me somebody going to the bingo, or he's correcting me and saying lottery actually, okay? You do know if you have a win, I'm on 50% for bringing it through, right? I feel there's something coming up for you. I don't know if it's a 5 or 500 or 50, I don't know, but they just tell me these things, so I don't predict. I don't stand here and predict, that's not what I do. But if they say that to me or give me, then I'll certainly give it off, okay? So that's what he's bringing it in. And he's dead funny because he says, tell her I want the other half. Right? So that's what he says as he comes in. Your gran's there as well. Gran came to meet me when I passed over to Spirit. Okay? So Gran was going first. The month of November is significant. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. Anniversary, his passing, that's fine. And you know, I want to go to the 30th as well as being significant. Would you understand that?
My son's birthday.
Son's birthday, that's fine. So he brings that in. And he also says to me, somebody passed just after 5 o'clock for a time of passing. 5:15. Maybe 5:15. Okay, that's where he writes down. But 5:15, right? So I feel as if they passed at 5:15, and they wrote on the death certificate nearly 6. Or something like that, okay? There's a wee bit of difference, but they were near enough an hour out, that's what he said, okay? So he brings that in there as well. And you know, how can I say that, mister? Aye, alright, it's not that bad. Somebody round about you's telling lies, and you have to look at things deeper. I don't know what that means. Or, you know, you're quite intuitive yourself. Like the phone goes and you know who's on the phone, alright? He says, so you kind of know. And I don't know, they don't normally say things like that to me, I don't know why he's saying that, but that's what he's bringing in. I also want to send healing to your back as well, your back's no too hot. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's your lower back, but he's kind of massaging it or just rubbing it, okay? So there's certainly a lot of pain coming in there also. Would you understand somebody with breast cancer, please? Or passed with breast cancer?
Aye.
Okay, somebody's passed with breast cancer, and I feel it's for Auntie. For Auntie, you understand? Auntie's here. Quite like that Auntie, actually. She was a lovely soul, that's what he said, okay? So Auntie passed with breast cancer, and that's quite significant. And also she passed away just after 11 o'clock for a time of passing, if you would understand that, okay? Okay, darling, that's alright. You know, sometimes it's a bit like get put in a hot spot, you know, but people email me and Facebook me and the next day and it's red hot, or you're right. I go to some people and they say your grand's been forward and her name's Anne. I don't know, I call her Granny. That's normal, people, you know, so we forget, I would go back and check and ask people and that's absolutely fine. So that's coming in there as well. But you know, your brother's quite a fast soul, do you understand that? I'm quite quick and I'm in a hurry. Right? Or I'm in a hurry to do things, or that's certainly what I'm up to just now, okay? Because I'm just walking and I'm just seeing things, and I feel I always wanted to travel, but I don't think I get the chance, if that would make sense. So I'm travelling now, and it's amazing the things I can see, okay? So he's shown me that as well. Did you put your finger through your tights today?
No.
No? Okay. In the past day or two?
No.
Maybe it's no you. He's looking at somebody with tights, it's just like that. So maybe ask about that, okay? And you know, he's just a nice soul. And that's how he brings it in. And that's how I want to be remembered, okay? So please just take my love and know that I'm around you, and I just love you to bits, and I'll keep pulling your hair. Alright, and that's when you know. When you think you've got that, she'll know he's there. Alright? Thanks very much, darling, for letting me speak to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Is that it? Okay. Just kind of get staff these days. Okay. I feel I'm drawn to that lady there with the polo-neck jumper on, or the jumper on, grey jumper. I'm going to cover yourself, okay? Have I met you before? No, you look awful familiar. Crime Watch, maybe? Okay. On the digger? Or in Glasgow? You've been in that with that laugh, I can tell. Sorry. So, I'm covering yourself, darling, okay? What's your name? Lorraine? Okay, Lorraine, I'm covering yourself. I'm sure. Is your mum in spirit, please?
Yes.
Okay, I feel your mum coming forward from spirit, and as your mum comes forward, she tells me there's good communication between the two of you, and there's a whole lot of love coming through there. So I do feel you had a good relationship with your mother, do you understand that? You do hear her, or you do sense her around you also, okay? Because she could have been a bit of a nag at times, do you understand that? Or she certainly got a lot to say, and you had to listen, right? So I feel as if I've got an opinion, I'm going to voice it, okay? But in a nice way. But you know, I could have stood up for myself as well. She's quite a character, your mum, okay? I feel you were fearful at times when you were younger, do you understand that? I'm a bit fearful the new story here, right? And that's just how she brings it in, okay? Now you have a sister as well, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Mind talking to that mate, Jeremy Kyle does the Corinthian, right? So we get a sister as well. So I want to be sending my love to sister also. And you know, when you two were younger, you used to fight like cat and dog. Do you understand that? She's kind of separated, you see her?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's bringing that in there as well. But I feel as you grew up, maybe you get a bit closer or something like that, because I feel you've got a good bond now. Is your sister here tonight?
Yes.
I need to watch what I'm saying then. I'm only kidding. So I'm sending my love to both of you, okay? I feel I treated my children all the same, or I treated you equally. That's how she's bringing it in. Now, did I have 2 rings and I gave you 1 each?
Yeah.
So you got 1 each? That's fine, because that's what she says, you want to get 1 each. Because if you were going to tell me you 2, I'm going to say you need to give your sister 1. Okay, so you shared it, that's good. So I knew you were to get one each, and I know I gave the name out earlier, but Catherine or Kate comes in again for Spirit, okay? So that name's been brought forward. And you know, you're working at the moment, is that correct? There's changes coming in round about your work, she's also saying. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. There's changes coming in round about your work also, okay? So I don't know, maybe if there's talk of somebody being made redundant, or something like that. Sorry if that's news to you, but that's kind of what she's bringing in. But I feel changes for the good she's bringing in, okay? Yeah. I'm just trying to bring her a wee bit closer now. So her mum's also in Spirit, and there's a third lady in Spirit as well. It's her sister in Spirit as well, thank you. Because they're like the three amigos standing here, they all look like each other, do you understand? Yeah. They're all quite wee and all, aren't they? Yeah. Or at the same height. I thought it was the dwarfs coming in, like the 7 dwarfs, you know. But you know, they have got dark hair, but obviously the hair got lighter as they got older. But we're very much alike, and as children we were close. So I feel as if there's only maybe a year or two between them all, if that makes sense, between mum and sister, okay? So there's a closeness comes in there as well, okay? Your dad's also in Spirit, is that correct? Okay, your dad's there as well, but mum and gran and aunt's coming forward, okay? So as your mum comes in, I feel as if I lost a lot of weight before I passed, or I'm certainly a lot thinner, and you look like your mammy. You understand that? Does your mum get false teeth as well?
Yeah.
I know, because she's just pulled them out and haunted you them, right? I know, it gives me the book. Honest to God, I wish they wouldn't do it. But you know, that's just Spirit's way of just telling me a bit about herself, okay? I'd false teeth. Or wallies, as she's calling them, okay? Yeah. She's calling them, when I say, don't show your false teeth, missus, she says, that's my wallies, right? So that's what she would have called them, okay? But your mum has got a really good sense of humour as she comes forward. The month of July is significant, birthday anniversary or passing, if you would understand that. What is that, please?
Passing.
Or passing, is it the 5th of July? 4th? Right, okay. I felt I went 5th.
Birthday, sorry.
It's a birthday? Right, okay. So I'm bringing in round about the 5th of July as well, and I'm bringing in that, okay? So she brings forward that too. 2 people are buried in the one grave as well, she tells me, and that grave's attended to, so you would understand that, okay? Is that your mum and your dad in the one grave, okay? You don't go up very often, she says, but that's alright because we're no there, okay? But there was flowers left. Somebody was up at Easter. Somebody was up at Easter time, okay? So there's tulips been left, and I love tulips. I love tulips. There's links down south to England as well, if you would understand that. There's family down south. Do you understand that? No. Okay. Take me down to Manchester. Okay, I don't know why Manchester, but take me certainly down to Manchester and Doncaster as well. So I don't know where I'm going with that, or somebody's going. Do you understand now? The other side of Doncaster, I don't know where Doncaster is, so, you know, they just, I don't know, but they're bringing in that there also, okay, so they're bringing that forward as well. But you know, again, your mum lost weight in her legs before she passed, do you understand that? Yeah. Because I'm looking down her legs and she says, oh, I've got legs like pigeons. Do you understand? She says, look at my wee ankles. Right? Look at my wee ankles and my slippers are falling off me. You don't understand that? Yeah. She says, I've lost that much weight, my teeth are falling out, my slippers are falling off. She says, and I'm like some nick. She says, but I'm back to normal. I'm absolutely back to normal. She said, and I love it where I am. And she has got a faith coming in with her. So she did believe in God, or her God, or whatever her faith is. She also tells me that you have a good belief in angels, if you would understand that, or maybe you're asking your angels for things, but I want to be saying my prayers and I want to be putting my thoughts up. So she brings that in there also, and so does your sister. Okay, so does your sister. Sister, have a wee boy. Sorry, a boy, you've got a son. Son. I'm looking after your son for you because you're a bit worried about him, do you understand that? There's a bit of controversy or something coming in there just now, and I've seen your tears, that's what she says. So you're quite frustrated. You're quite frustrated where your son's concerned, or there's something annoying you, she says, but don't worry, and you are a bit worried. Sorry, I need to fix this is doing my nutting. Either that or somebody's hearing it up too much. There's controversy around your son, or there's something going on there, and I want to be sending healing, and I want to be loving the situation, if that makes sense. You would understand that, okay? So you're not to worry because you are up late at night, or you're lost in sleep over it. Don't lose sleep over it. I won't get your beauty sleep. I'm not being cheeky, I think you're lovely, but I won't get your beauty sleep, she's saying to you, okay, and we'll take care of it, okay? So there is things happening that you probably wouldn't understand. So there's a bigger picture again and it'll work out the way it's supposed to, okay? So that's the only thing I can tell you there. Just to kind of, I feel I've got to tell you that just to put your mind at rest for some reason, but you would understand that. That's fine, darling. So she brings that in there as well. Oh, your auntie's over there too, your auntie's over there too, okay? And so I'm going to bring your auntie. And aunties still get children here, still get children, do you understand that?
No.
Did she lost one? Because I feel I've got one child. Right, I might be wrong there. Okay. Unless she's really close to yous and maybe feels yous are her children. Because is there 3 of yous? 4. 4. Is one past? I'm not going to bump one off. But I do feel that there's more than yous, okay? So I am around and I'm taking care of yous as well. But your aunt's also left jewellery here, do you understand that? Does it use it's got it? I feel you dished that out as well. Yous are doing alright, aren't yous? Yous must be worth a few bob now for the loved ones in the spirit world, eh? So, that's what they're saying to me anyway, okay? But most of it's not your cup of tea, okay? So that's what they're showing me. If you specifically got a garnet ring or a ring with red stones, I want, because you're not liking it and you're not wearing it, but you know what, I feel it's probably worth a few bob. Go and sell it. Buy yourself something decent, alright? And were you in buying underwear recently?
No.
You know what, admit it? No? They've just put Marks and Spencer's up in front of me. You understand? You were in there and you were looking at underwear. Were you thinking, oh, I'm not going in there, I can get that for half price at a Primark. Right, okay, so there's links into Marks and Spencer's, that's fine, darling. So I want to be bringing that in there as well. But they're showing me gift vouchers for Marks and Spencer's. Do you have gift vouchers specifically for Marks and Spencer's?
No.
And you never took anything back? She works in Marks and Spencer's, so that's all her life. Well, that's very significant, that's good then, okay? Because she says you get the best knickers out of Marks and Spencer's. And you know, I'm not advertising, there's other brands available, alright? I get no bad ones out of Debenhams and they sale the other week, right? But anyway, Marks and Spencer's is significant, okay? Now, I don't know, does she have a tumour, please? Or something? I feel as if I've got a lump. I've got a lump, alright? So I feel as if it annoyed me or I've got a hernia. And I don't know if she had a twisted back. Somebody have a twisted back? Would you understand that? Does it have an injury and hurt? Okay, does that make sense? Alright, darling. I know I'm twisting myself here, but they put me into some positions, I swear to God. So I twisted back, something happening there as well, but I'm kind of alright now and I'm straightening up, okay? So no pain and it's all away, okay? So that's coming in there too. And I kind of, again, I don't predict, but I just feel as if they're saying, you know, don't worry, your son will be fine. And that's kind of what I want to pass on, okay? So that's your message. And thanks very much for letting me speak to you, ladies. Thank you. No? She looked at you there as if she was your long lost auntie. Maybe she's seen you in the digger as well. So, I'm coming in yourself. I've got a grandfather coming forward for spirit, first of all, okay? Grandfather comes forward for spirit. Now, would you understand somebody here that's just had a baby? Or there's a baby about to be born?
No.
Okay, they're showing me a baby about to be born, okay? So look out for a pregnancy coming in around you. So it would need to be around yourself or around somebody, because I don't do sisters, grannies round the corner, right? So it would need to be yourself or your close friend or your sister, somewhere there, okay? So there will be a child being born, he's telling me. Now his grandfather comes in, the name Jack or John also comes in from spirit. Do you understand that, please?
Possibly, but not for...
Not for him, but it's coming in round him. That's certainly what he's showing me, okay? Do you understand the surname of McPherson?
No.
Okay, don't know why they're showing me that, in you come. The name William or Billy also comes in as well, okay?
No. Again, no.
Right, okay, maybe I'm not way. Just hang on. I'll ask for one method. Okay. Do you have a daughter as well?
Uh-huh.
2 daughters?
Uh-huh.
2 daughters. That's what it's saying. She's got 2 daughters. Aye, only her. That's what it's saying as it comes in, okay? It's definitely a grandfather. Now, again, I feel as if grandfather was on a lot of medication before he passed, okay? He's telling me the month of March links in, birthday anniversary or passing. He's also showing me somebody passed just after 11 o'clock for a time of passing, okay? So he wants to be bringing that in there as well. Is there somebody around, I'm afraid to move here like that. Is there somebody around you who delivers babies? A midwife?
No.
It's definitely a baby being delivered. Look out for it coming. I don't know how else to place that, but he keeps trying to bring it back, and I don't know why. Did your husband or something deliver your baby?
No.
Right, okay. I'm just going to let that go, because I don't know, because he's keep bringing it back, but I'm telling him to be quiet now. So, right, okay. So, in he come. Right, okay. So, somebody passed just after 11, he's telling me, okay. Now, also, I feel as if he's got a brother in spirit with him as well, and that's how he brings it forward, okay. But your girls are very close to you, and they look like each other, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're short together, a short period of time between them, because I want to kind of be putting the same clothes on each other or something like that. Did you drive them the same?
No.
Right, okay. Well, he's bringing in very like each other, and that's how he brings it in. And I feel as if I've been drawn into them, or I've been drawn into their vibration as they're going on with their life, okay? Is one still in higher education, or there's still certainly a lot of put it in, can't spit the word out. New learnings coming in about new skills. That's what he's showing me, if you would understand that. Okay, that's fine. So that's how he brings it forward. And I feel they'll do all right for themselves, and that's what he says as he comes in. Now, would you understand somebody who's, I don't know if you've been in 2 long-term relationships, but he's talking about somebody that's been in 2 long relationships, and I'm aware of it.
Don't know.
You don't know, darling? Alright, okay. So, show me. You have a sister as well?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's talking about your sister there as well. I don't know if I'm going to your sister for that, because when I'm asking him getting back, he's talking about your sister, I don't know. But that's kind of what he brings in there as well, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, please just take his love and know that he is around you, and you have got a lovely family around you. There's quite a lot of people in spirit actually starting to come in now, but they are coming forward for you, they are around you. Please just know that they're there, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm sure it's that camera. Every time I get in it, it closes. Okay. I've got a brother coming in, I've been told. I can't see him yet, but hold on. I've got a brother coming in, okay? A brother coming in. Mary, that lady sat next to you, that stood next to you, I still keep being drawn there. Is your husband in spirit, please? Okay. Do you have a brother in spirit also?
Yes.
Okay. 2 gentlemen coming forward for you, okay? I'm husband and I'm brother. I'm husband and I'm brother. Now the name Margaret does link into you, they're telling me as well, okay, if you would understand that. And they're certainly showing me somebody that would be Margaret or Peggy, okay? So that comes in there as well. Do you understand, Peggy?
Yes.
Okay. So husband comes forward, and if you get blue eyes, I can't see for you, but he's talking about blue eyes. Have you got blue eyes?
Yes.
Okay, blue eyes. I love your blue eyes. He says, I've always loved your blue eyes, and we have got children also. We have got children, okay?
Yes.
At least 2. At least 2. Is it 2 you have?
Yes.
Okay, 2 children, that's fine. And I'm just around you all the time. That's what he says, I'm around you all the time, but you talk to me.
That's true.
You talk to me more than you did when I was alive. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I know. Because you're talking to his picture, he's saying as he comes in, okay? But I just absolutely love you to bits, And again, I don't know if you've lost some weight since your husband passed over, but I feel as if maybe there's things not fitting you properly, and that's how he wants to hug you. Don't do that in front of me, mister. That's what I'm saying. But I want to hug you, and I want to be surrounding you, okay? But you know I'm around you because you sense me and you feel me around you. when there's stuff you're needing done in your house, there's work needing sorted, if I was there I would have done it, but you have to get one of them to do it. Do you understand that? Maybe it's been funny. Maybe it's been funny, but you have to get one of them to do it. You have a son, please?
No, son-in-laws.
Son-in-laws, that's fine. Because I want to get one of them to help you to fix things. That's what he says as he comes in, okay? But your husband, he had problems with his legs as well, you understand? My legs are awful sore. He says, I passed my bedtime. He says, but I was surrounded by my family and I love them. You understand? Were you rubbing his hands when he passed?
Yes.
Rubbing my hands and they were greeting. That's what he says, they were greeting. He says, and somebody was greeting and it fell on me. The tears fell on me. He says, but you know, I was just listening to them. I was just listening to them. But I did like you rubbing my hand, he says, because it was nice. That's what I feel. Okay? And it took away my pain. It took away my pain. But I don't have any pain now. I don't have any pain. Is his watch still here?
Yes.
It's not working.
No, it's not.
I can't believe you when they fork out £4 for a battery. But it's not working. But it can be fixed or it can be sorted, so I think it's a new battery. Probably, alright. But you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea either, but I love that watch. Has it got a date on it? A date? Date?
No.
No, okay. He's showing me maybe the 13th is significant. He's showing me the 13th, okay, on a watch. I've no idea why he's showing me that. 20 past 2 for a time of passing. I don't know if it was his, but it's definitely somebody coming in around you, and I passed at 20 past 2, and that's the time they give me, okay? Somebody else just passed after midnight as well, they're telling me, okay? So they bring that in there as well. Have you got a wee cat? Aye, okay. So I feel the wee cat comes in round about you as well, but you're thinking about getting another wee cat?
No.
But you know, the cat was still, your husband passed and the cat passed after your husband, is that right?
No, I gave it to my daughter.
Is it your daughter that killed it, is that what it was? Is the cat passed though?
No, there was a cat before that.
Right, okay. The reason I'm asking, right, is I'm drawn into the house with the cat. That's what he's telling me. I'm drawn into the house with the cat, and I like to spook it. I like to spook the cat, so I'm like, the cat's running. You don't understand that? I know he's kind of freaked and says something with that daft cat. Is that your daughter sitting next to you? That's your dad spooking the cat. I feel he's just getting the attention, alright? You get it off that couch. That's what he says as he comes in. So spook the cat. So the next time the cat gives it, your dad's in the room. Okay, so that's basically the way it shows me. So, you know, that's it. It runs away and hides and all that because it's fear. That's what it says, it's fear. So it's quite a scared wee cat. I'd be feared if he was spooking me or not. You know what I mean? The poor cat, what can I say? Tell him to stop spook the cat. But the next time he spooks the cat, you'll know that he's around, or you're sent it anyway. He says you send him around you also, okay? I feel recently, the past 2 days ago, he says you felt him around you. Do you understand that? 2 days ago, I was standing in your kitchen, if that makes sense. Standing in your kitchen and he sends me around you, and that's what he brings forward, okay? But you know, huge amount of love and respect from my family, and I feel it coming back. So he was loved, your husband was loved, and he was liked by everybody, and that's what he says. I just wanted a quiet life, Hen. I was just a nice man, okay? But I didn't always get a quiet life married to her. Sorry, that's what he says, right? So you must have given him jip at times, and I feel he wanted a quiet life. The name Bobby comes in around the family as well, or Bob or Robert, okay? I've heard that being called in there as well, okay, if you would understand that. And Tam or Thomas, I feel that coming in there as well. But please just know that they are around you, and I'll ask them to stop spooking your cat. Alright, thanks very much. Get your raffle tickets out, we're going to draw the raffle. But I'd like to thank you all for coming tonight, and hopefully, you know, sometimes, I know I can't get around everybody and it's so hard because everybody wants a message, but if you can take something from somebody else's message, then that's great, because sometimes that's just how it works, you know. But thanks very much for coming to the Corinthian tonight and supporting us, and it's great to see you all. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm going to go the raffle tickets, but also if you've purchased a private reading, stay behind us. Okay. First number out is 94. 94. Do you want the reading with myself, or do you want mine myself? Alright, darling, I'll get you at the end, okay? Number 5, my lucky number. Number 5. Number 5. Come and choose something. A bottle of wine, jewellery, or incense. You're going for the wine, you can tell.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
89. There you go, honey. You can have incense, or there's a nice necklace. And the last one. 83. It's quite close. 83. Is that you as well? I did Jummy's name up there as well. You're obviously meant to get it. So thanks very much, guys, for coming. I hope to see you again. If you've got any questions,